This image is among the most famous pictures taken by the Hubble telescope. There is a lot of interest because it contains something mysterious and enigmatic, with a secret classification. A recent National Aeronautics and Space Administration discovery has captured the attention of scientists and religious leaders worldwide. Researchers have found new evidence about how the universe was formed and where everything began, which makes us question some of the beliefs we've held for a long time about how the universe was created and what that means for us. So, what does this discovery mean? And how will it help shape our understanding of the universe? And what about the delicate balance between science and faith? Join us as we uncover National Aeronautics and Space Administration's astonishing new discovery, which shakes up the entire journey and findings of the Hubble Space Telescope. The Hubble Space Telescope has been a crucial tool for astronomers since its launch on April 24, 1990 aboard the Space Shuttle Discovery. Hubble has greatly transformed our understanding of the universe through its stunning images. However, the telescope's journey has not been without challenges. Shortly after its deployment, National Aeronautics and Space Administration discovered a major flaw in Hubble's main mirror, which resulted in unclear and blurry images. This was a major blow to the mission, but despite this initial problem, Hubble continued to capture images of nearby planets and distant galaxies, providing valuable data for astronomers. Hasem Hadeth was transformed in December 1993. When National Aeronautics and Space Administration sent a team of space mechanics on a repair mission, they provided Hubble with new tools and made adjustments to fix the mirror problem. This operation was extremely successful, and the image quality improved greatly thanks to its enhanced capabilities. Hubble began to reveal new, unseen aspects of the universe, allowing scientists to delve into distant corners of space, capture light from faraway galaxies, and provide new insights into the nature of the cosmos. One of Hubble's most famous images is the Pillars of Creation, which is a stunning view of star-forming regions in the Eagle Nebula. This image, along with many other images, not only provided advanced scientific understanding, but also captured the imagination of the public, bringing the wonders of space to a wider audience. The telescope's lifespan has exceeded expectations significantly. It was originally designed for a mission lasting 15 years, but it is still operating now after more than 3 decades since its launch, thanks to maintenance missions and continuous upgrades. Hubble's success paved the way for future space telescopes, such as the James Webb Telescope, which builds on Hubble's legacy using more advanced technologies. During its mission, Hubble captured more than 1 million observations of the universe. Its data has been used in thousands of scientific studies, making it one of the most productive scientific tools ever built. From studying nearby planets in our solar system to observing galaxies billions of light-years away, Hubble has truly changed our view of the universe. The ancient watery past of Mars and the possibility of life have long fascinated scientists and space enthusiasts, thanks to the red planet. Recent studies have revealed compelling evidence suggesting that Mars once had a more life-friendly environment and may have been capable of supporting life. The geological formations in the southern highlands of Mars, especially near the Hellas Basin and around the Hajnes crater, indicate the presence of complex networks of valleys. These formations strongly indicate the presence of flowing water on Mars in the distant past, about 3 to 4 billion years ago. These valley systems resemble river networks on Earth, like the Yangtze River, suggesting that the formation process may have been similar. Geological evidence indicates that the water flow was from north to south, which led to the carving of impressive valleys. It spans 2 kilometers wide and reaches a depth of 200 meters. Although these valleys have eroded over time, their remnants still tell the story of a long water history on Mars. The size and distribution of these formations indicate that Mars once had a denser atmosphere, capable of retaining liquid water on its surface for long periods. The presence of water is a crucial factor for life as we know it, which makes these discoveries extremely exciting for astrobiologists. Although the current surface of Mars is inhospitable, characterized by a thin atmosphere and extreme cold, the conditions that prevailed in the past may have provided an environment suitable for microbial life. Evidence suggests that multiple sources may have contributed to the ancient water systems on Mars, in addition to possible rainfall and rivers. Scientists believe that groundwater and the melting of glacial rivers may have played major roles in shaping the planet's natural landscapes. To investigate the possibility of past or present life on Mars, space agencies are planning ambitious missions. The ExoMars mission, a collaboration between the European Space Agency and the Russian space agency Roscosmos, aims to send an exploration vehicle to Mars to search for evidence of life beneath the surface. The first observation of polar auroras on Uranus. This discovery marked a major shift in our understanding of weather patterns on planets, as it showed that Uranus joins the list of planets in our solar system that have polar cyclones. This discovery was achieved by analyzing the radio waves emitted by the planet, a technique that enabled scientists to detect atmospheric features that cannot be seen using traditional optical observations. The polar cyclone on Uranus is characterized by warm, dry cores that remain stationary at the pole, unlike cyclones on Earth which move across the oceans. Uranus, the seventh planet from the Sun, is known for its extremely tilted axis, which causes dramatic seasonal changes over long periods of years. Its orbit around the Sun takes 88 years, which means its poles are exposed to sunlight for decades, followed by periods of complete darkness that also last for decades. The group of radio telescopes known as the Very Large Array in New Mexico played a crucial role in this discovery. The polar storms of Uranus were observed during monitoring conducted in 2015, 2021, and 2022, which showed that the northern pole of Uranus was warmer and drier than expected, indicating the presence of large storms in the atmosphere. This discovery has raised new questions about the atmospheric dynamics of giant gas planets. Scientists believe that the storms on Uranus are somewhat similar to the storms observed by National Aeronautics and Space Administration's Cassini mission on Saturn. This provides valuable data for understanding the formation and behavior of these massive storms across different planets. One of the most fascinating aspects of this storm is its stability. While storms on Earth dissipate when they reach land, the polar storm on Uranus appears to be a long-lasting feature. This raises questions about the energy sources and atmospheric processes that sustain such massive storms on gas giant planets. The timing of this discovery was ideal, as Uranus is currently positioned in its orbit in a way that allows Earth-based telescopes to clearly observe its poles for the first time in decades. This timing provides a rare opportunity for scientists to study these regions in detail. This discovery adds to our understanding of planetary science. Now scientists can compare atmospheric phenomena across different planets, which allows for the development of more comprehensive models about how planetary atmospheres work and evolve. By uncovering the mysterious solar pulse signals, scientists have made significant progress in understanding the enigmatic signals emitted by the Sun during solar flares. These signals, known as quasi-periodic pulses, resemble heartbeats when plotted graphically. And this could update our understanding of solar storms. Solar flares are powerful explosions of radiation that erupt from the surface of the Sun, releasing different types of energy, including radio waves, microwaves, and ultraviolet rays. These flares are often accompanied by coronal mass ejections, which are massive explosions of solar material into space. Researchers have long been puzzled by the origin and significance of these quasi-periodic pulses, but a study published in the journal on December 12, 2022, new light was shed on these mysterious pulses. The research team analyzed data from a moderate-class solar flare that occurred on July 13, 2017, and discovered the presence of two distinct patterns of pulses. The main pulse occurs every 10 to 20 seconds. It originates from the base of the current sheet, which is a region where magnetic field lines break and reconnect during the solar flare. A secondary, more flexible pulse was also discovered, occurring every 30 to 60 seconds, and it extends across the entire current sheet. These discoveries suggest that these pulses may originate from the formation of magnetic islands within the current sheet. These islands are regions where magnetic field lines become entangled and reconnect, playing a vital role in the process of energy release during solar flares. Understanding these pulses is key to predicting and possibly reducing the effects of solar storms on Earth, as solar flares and coronal mass ejections can disrupt satellite communications and affect power grids. Astronauts in space are exposed to the risks of the Pillars of Creation, located in the heart of the Eagle Nebula, M16, which is one of the most fascinating formations and was captured by the Hubble Space Telescope. These towering columns of cosmic dust and gas have amazed scientists and the public since their discovery. These columns stretch over a length ranging from 4 to 5 light-years, and they are a small part of the larger Eagle Nebula, which spans an area of about 70 to 55 light-years. The nebula was first discovered in 1745 by the Swiss astronomer Jean-Philippe Lois de Chezeaux, and it is located about 7,000 light-years away in the constellation Serpens. The Pillars of Creation are not just a visually stunning formation. They are actually an active stellar nursery, where new stars are formed inside these dense clouds of gas and dust. This gives scientists a unique opportunity to study the life cycle of stars. The colors in the famous image of the pillars taken by Hubble carry important scientific information. The bright blue areas indicate the presence of oxygen, while the rich red colors represent sulfur, and the green represents hydrogen and nitrogen. These color contrasts help scientists understand the chemical composition and physical conditions inside the nebula. One of the most fascinating aspects of the Pillars of Creation is their dynamic nature. The pillars are continuously formed and reformed due to the intense ultraviolet radiation from nearby young stars. This process, known as photoevaporation, gradually sculpts the pillars, which may eventually lead to the unveiling of the new stars forming within them. The latest images of the Pillars of Creation, captured by Hubble in 2014, reveal these changes. They provide a clearer view of this cosmic formation, allowing scientists to study the fine structures within it and offer new insights into the processes of star formation and the interaction of stellar radiation with interstellar matter. Discoveries of the Curiosity rover in Gale crater on Mars. Since the launch of National Aeronautics and Space Administration's Curiosity rover in 2011, its mission has been to explore Gale crater on Mars, starting from its landing there in 2012. This has provided invaluable insights into the history of Mars. The Curiosity project is led by scientist Ashwin Vasavada, and it focuses on uncovering mysteries. This specific Martian region formed the Gale crater about 3.5 billion years ago, and it provides a unique window into the geological history of Mars. The main question guiding the Curiosity mission was whether this region could have supported microbial life in the distant past. During this period, Mars likely had a denser atmosphere and abundant liquid water, which created an environment suitable for life. The Curiosity mission focused on identifying the basic requirements for life rather than directly searching for living organisms. These requirements include the presence of liquid water, essential chemical elements such as carbon, nitrogen, sulfur, and phosphorus, in addition to energy sources that primitive microbial organisms could utilize. In its first year of exploration, Curiosity made a major discovery in the Yellowknife Bay area, where evidence revealed the presence of an ancient lakebed, providing important information about the ancient environment of Mars. The chemical analysis of this area showed that the conditions there were not very acidic or very salty, making it suitable for microbial life. Further investigations revealed the presence of essential elements for life, such as carbon, nitrogen, sulfur, and phosphorus. Curiosity also discovered possible energy sources that could have supported microbial metabolic processes. These combined results indicate that ancient Mars, especially in the Gale crater region, may have provided suitable conditions to support primitive forms of life. Curiosity's ability to analyze the chemical composition of Martian rocks and soil was essential in reconstructing the environmental history of Mars. By studying the sedimentary layers in Gale crater, scientists can reconstruct how Mars's environment changed over time and possibly identify periods when conditions were more suitable for life. The discovery of the Kepler 186f was a major achievement for National Aeronautics and Space Administration is Kepler mission, as it was the first Earth-sized planet to be found within the habitable zone. For another star, this discovery represents an important step in the search for worlds that could support life outside our solar system. Kepler 186f orbits around a star known as Kepler 186, which is classified as a red dwarf or M-dwarf star, the most common type of star in our galaxy, making up about 70% of the stars in the galaxy. The Milky Way, the lakes and methane seas on Titan, the largest of Saturn's moons, attracts scientists' interest because of its unique surface features that resemble Earth's water systems. But instead of water, Titan contains lakes and seas made of liquid methane and ethane. This creates a strange natural landscape, but it's amazing. The Cassini probe, belonging to National Aeronautics and Space Administration, which studied the Saturn system from 2004 to 2017, helped collect important data about Titan's surface. The discovery of stable liquids on Titan's surface in 2007 was a major achievement in planetary science, as it is the only known place outside Earth with stable liquids on its surface. These discoveries that we have reviewed, from the mysteries of the universe revealed by the Hubble telescope to Mars's watery past, and even the strange polar storms on Uranus, reveal to us the scale and diversity of the events and elements that govern our galaxy and the universe as a whole.